Hey guys, this is Metamas21 and this is a follow-up video to my strategy which I used to get to run 115 on this map, and if you haven't seen it, the link is in the description, you can go check it out. But basically in that video I said that I had a lot of downs, actually 25 downs on my run, and that wouldn't fit into the normal length of the previous video, so I decided to make a separate video about it. So here it is, and we're gonna take a closer look at my downs and analyze them, what I did wrong, what I could have done better, and how to prevent going down in general while executing this particular strategy especially. Now I've taken all my downs and put them into categories depending on what situation was it where I died. So the first situation, as you can see, is being on the stairs and not having the shield, and there also comes other factors which sometimes it's my fault and sometimes the game just fails on me. Like for example, if you have no shield, that means you can't turn your back to your zombies because you're gonna get hit. But you still have that electric cherry perk which you could use to stun the zombies, prevent them from hitting you. But unfortunately electric cherry is not 100% reliable, and even if you're touching the zombie and you send the electric shock, the zombie for some reason doesn't get electrified, or the tomahawk fails on you and doesn't kill the zombies, or you just miss the tomahawk when you get hit. It moves your aim up, and then you throw tomahawk and you don't kill the zombies, you get the red screen, and it's already too late when you get red screen, because at that time if you shot wonder weapon it would have just killed you. But you can always prevent going down like this if you use the wonder weapon before you get red screen. So let's say you shoot it outside in the trap, or you shoot it inside before you get hit. So that way, even if you have no shield, you should be alright. That was the most often situation where I died, actually died 5 times like that during my game. Alright, let's take a look at other ways how I went down. So probably the second often way how I went down was getting stuck in the doorway, and that actually didn't happen that much. It only happened 3 times in the game. So the question is how we can prevent it. Just like I said in my previous video, you should turn on the switch on the left side, so that way you can see in the doorway. But the only problem is that you can see only a little bit of the doorway, so if the zombie is further away you won't be able to see him. But that's all good because walkers are usually slow, and you should be able to make it. But if there's a runner coming from down the stairs, which happens very rarely, I actually died by runner coming down the stairs only 1 time. So I think that's a pretty good ratio, but nevertheless, if you see there's a zombie, you can always go to the MP5 side and not risk it going into the doorway, thinking that you can get through that one walker. So take it safe guys, and you should be alright. Okay, so next thing how you can die is pretty annoying, and again it's when you have no shield and you try to wait and walk in front of the trap waiting for it to turn on. But when you walk and you have no shield, you most likely to get hit from behind, and if you get hit twice, you turn on the trap and you get only 1 hit from the trap, you're gonna die. If you get hit once by the zombie and then you take 1 hit from the trap, you get red screen, and if there's a walker on the staircase, you're gonna die for sure. So always decide your next move and choose right what you're gonna do, and don't be impatient, because that's where you mostly die. I am a pretty impatient guy when I play zombies, and sometimes I just do things too quickly and have more downs because of it. So if you see you have no shield and the trap is not ready when you're walking by, just go to the other side, turn on the trap from the MP5 side, push the zombies a little bit so they stay in that area where the trap is gonna kill them, and just take it a slower way but a little bit safer until you get the next shield, and then of course just do this strategy. Also, one tip what I do is that I am aware that how many hits I approximately got already, and if I feel my shield is almost broken, I just let the zombies hit me from behind a couple times and then finish my shield off and then take a new one, so I won't die like this. because once you get used to having shield, you don't really pay too much attention if you get hit or not, and these are all close quarters on this map, and shield will help certainly a lot. Alright, the next example of dying on this map is when you fail getting out of the stairs and you get stuck in the doorway when the trap turns off. I need to highlight the fact though that this happens very rarely, and usually when it happens it's just the player's fault that he wasn't paying attention when the trap went off. But one time I got it happen so that the zombie who got killed by a trap got killed a little bit later than he's supposed to, and then there were other zombies coming which weren't get hit by the trap, and they blocked me in the doorway. But as I said, that situation is most unlikely to happen. But one problem can be when Brutus comes and he turn off your trap. You need to keep shooting to the wall that is against you when you're on the staircase, and after you see there's no more async coming out of the ceiling, you can go and escape. And then just finish a warden with 2 claymores, or if you miss the claymore and it hits zombies instead, just use the tomahawk or MP5 or whatever you want. Alright, next 2 downs I had was that again I had no shield, and when I got out of the staircase after the trap turned off, I turned left and immediately charged the tomahawk without looking how many zombies are there. And sometimes you don't want to charge your tomahawk immediately, especially when you have no shield, because you can't sprint when you have the tomahawk charged, and that can be dangerous, and every time you get hit it slows you down, and you're most likely to get another hit until you die. And in this last part we're gonna take a look at the other unfortunate events which could happen. So on round 41 I went down for the first time in that game, and it was because I always let the zombies destroy my zombie shield every time I went out of the trap. But sometimes it just takes too long that they're gonna push you or they're gonna surround you. So I stopped doing it since then, and it turned out to be a good idea. The next pretty unfortunate down happened when I was spraying my wonder weapon because I saw max ammo. But I was spraying it too far away, and the zombies don't follow it when you shoot the gun too far away. So since then I just take ammo straight away and not worry about shooting the ground or anything like that. Alright, and there are a couple other examples which pretty much shows where I get stuck. And usually when you get stuck and you have shield, you're okay, but when you don't have shield and you get stuck, there's a very high probability that you're gonna get killed. But remember, always when you get stuck, keep shooting your wonder weapon, but don't shoot too many bullets, because every time you shoot you take a splash damage from it, and it can kill you along with the zombie hits that you're gonna get. Also, you can charge the tomahawk to kill the zombies after you use the wonder weapon and stun them with electric cherry, and most of the time you get out of it, but sometimes you get unlucky and you just die. Nothing you can do about it other than just being careful about not to get stuck, or just use the gun earlier before you get stuck. So yeah guys, that's pretty much all I have to say. I hope you enjoyed this analysis, and hopefully you're gonna go down less in your game. So as usual, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
These fucks.